What's up, my soulmates? It is the Willing Soul, and I'm back with another video. Okay, so today we're doing a story time of how I got kicked out of school in the 12th grade. I'm trying something new, and I know I'm inconsistent, but I promise I'm getting myself together, y'all. I promise. So go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna give you a second. Thank you. And make sure y'all turn on those post notification bells so that you guys are notified every time I post a video. And comment down below and tell me how y'all mad at me and how I haven't been consistent. Get my life, please. Read me in the comments. Anyways, so I'm gonna try to take myself back to that day. I don't think I never told this story for real, except to like my family and stuff, and that's when it first happened. So let me take myself back. So as y'all know, I live in Georgia now. I'm from Cleveland. I know y'all seen the vlog when I was moving from Cleveland to Atlanta. If not, it's okay, because I'm gonna put it in the description box below and you guys can check it out. But so I lived in Georgia before. In the 12th grade, I moved from Cleveland to Georgia with my mom. And I went to two schools actually, because one school, it was too much, like, and it wasn't in the area, but I wanted to be around black people, y'all. Don't ask me why, because I went to school with white kids on, I don't know. But so I went to North Cobb, and then I transferred to Kell High School, which is in Cobb County, Kennesaw, Georgia. That's what it's called. So I went to Kell, and it was cool. Like, people knew that I was, like, when you go somewhere new and you're the new kid, people just know that you're weird. Like, you're not like them. I'm from up north, they from down south, like, they country, and I'm like a city girl for real. So y'all, it was cool for a couple weeks or whatever. So I was only there for approximately like 3 months, like literally like only 3 months. And I wanted to go back home to be with my friends and to graduate with my friends. That's neither here nor there. So I was living with my cousins, Lee and Mario. And we was like close or whatever. And it was this dude. I really shouldn't even be telling y'all. Hold on. I need to not say the names. Let me make up some names. Call him. I'm gonna call him. I'm calling Paul. I don't know why I'm calling him Paul, but it's just all the way off from what his name is, so I'm just gonna call him Paul. So boom, I met Paul through Lee, right? And they was cool. Like, I guess they had like grew up with each other, they went to school with each other, whatever. But he had this ex-girlfriend. Her name was, what I'm gonna call her? You want chicken salad? Yup. Why do you I'm telling the story time on how I got kicked out of school in the 12th grade. Okay, and okay, so the girl, what I'm gonna call her, her name is Bree. Okay, so Paul and Bree. Paul, Bree, Lee, Mario. Okay, Lee and Mario is my cousins. Paul and Bree is the boy and the ex-girlfriend. Okay, so he had this ex-girlfriend, Bree, and I guess she was crazy, or she thought she was crazy. But yeah, so he really liked me. Like, he was on my tail hard as fuck. And in high school, y'all, like, I always got this like sense of confidence about myself. Like, I know I'm that, but like in high school, I really was like that bitch. Like, I feel like that, and I feel like everybody should feel like that bitch. But anyways, so in high school, I was just real like into myself or whatever. But so I know I was cute, whatever, and Like, he liked me, and I really don't like light-skinned people. See, this is why I don't deal with light-skinned people. Because crazy stuff always happens. It be too much going on with the light skins. But, so, boom. We start talking to each other or whatever. And everybody, like, at first it was like on the hush-hush or whatever. It was a secret or whatever. But, like, he started taking me on dates and stuff. He had his own car, so, you know, even though I didn't like the light skins, it was something to do. Like, he had a little job, he had some money, and he had a car in the high school. Like, in high school. I said in the high school. In high school, like, girl, yes, I need that. I need rides to school. Because what if I'm, like, tardy? Like, what if I'm getting cute and I missed the bus? I need to be able to call up, dude, like, come school, come get me, boo. Anyways, so yeah, that's really why I started messing with it. It was something to do, and he had some money and he had a car. I kind of started liking him for real. Like, I kind of started liking him, and boom. Okay, so everybody's starting to notice now. Like, this is like weeks then past, like maybe a month or whatever. Everybody's starting to notice it. I'm trying to get all of this stuff, like, to come back to me, because that was like 6 years ago or something. Like, yeah, like 6 years ago. I graduated in 2014. It was 5 or 6 years ago. And yeah, like, we started messing with each other. We started kicking it. We started liking each other, whatever. He had took me to this game. Everybody seen me there with him or whatever. Then in school, we was just booed up. Like, we was booed up as fuck. So, did I know about this ex-girlfriend? I'm trying to think, did I know about her? I really don't know if I even knew about her, y'all. And if I did, I don't care about stuff like that. Like, that don't have nothing to do with me. But yeah, so okay. So I'm gonna just take y'all, I'm gonna fast forward to the day that I beat the girl up. No, actually, I gotta tell y'all about the day before. Okay, boom. So we had 3 classes together. That's the crazy part about it. Me and her had first period, third period, and the last period of the day together, which is crazy as fuck. So, we had exchanged some words in the last period or whatever. She had came up to me because I guess, like, people have been talking about me and him talking to each other or whatever, and she felt some type of way about it. So, boom, she came and talked to me or whatever. So, supposedly, she was from Cleveland too or whatever. She like, girl, we both from Cleveland, this and that, da, da. I don't want to be beefing with you, da, da, da. Boom, okay, whatever. Okay, okay, keep it cute. Like, let that be that or whatever. But I guess she didn't like the fact that I was still messing with him. I guess she thought that because she came and cop deuces with me, like, that I was gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna mess with him no more. Wrong. Like, no. And back then, like, honestly, I've matured a lot now, but back then I was so fucking hot-headed. I didn't care about nothing she was talking about, honestly. Like, okay, girl, you come in and talking to me, cool. Let that be that. Let us be cordial. Let us be cool or whatever. So, boom. The day before. Now I'm going back to the day before we fought each other. So, we had got into it. What the fuck did we get into about? Now that I'm thinking about it, he probably was really playing the field. I don't care because, like I said, it was just something to do. The nigga has a little bit of money and he had a car. Like, he probably was playing field, but whatever. So, I guess the day before, she felt some type of way. And, dang, I forgot how we got into it. Like, I don't know, but we was arguing. Oh, because he was in the class with us too. He was in our third period class with us too. And he was sitting next to me. At first, he wasn't sitting next to me and shit or whatever. But then, like, I guess he was feeling me. So, he decided that he wanted to sit next to me or whatever in class. And, like, she felt some type of way. So, I guess after class, she decided to step to me again. So this time she was talking out the side of her neck. She was talking out the side of her neck, and I just was like, okay, I will beat the fuck out of you. I don't care about nothing that you talk about. I'm not doing no tongue wrestling, baby. Listen, if you want to go there, we're going to go there. But yeah, so that happened or whatever. We got pulled into like this little meeting or whatever because our teacher had seen it. It was like what kind of class was that? It had to be like some type of, I think it was like called like sociology or something. It was some type of psychology class, I think. And the teacher had seen that we was arguing with each other because it was crowded as hell. Like crowded as hell in the hallway when we was going, like we was arguing or whatever, going back and forth. So after that, we got put in the office. They talked to us or whatever, but I was still salty. Like I was ready to go, so I actually skipped school that day with her dude. Though he like, I don't even know why he was like not in school, but he came and picked me up, and we left. And when we was in the car, like we was talking, and he had took me to get something to eat. We was talking, and like we was still cool. We was still vibing with each other. Like she didn't even matter. So I don't even know why she was so salty. Like let that hurt go. Listen, teens. Listen, if that man if that boy, because he wasn't a man. Let me say he wasn't. But if he don't want to be bothered with you no more, and he done moved on, let that hurt go. When I was in high school, when I had boyfriends, I didn't break up with boyfriends. I just got a new boyfriend. Duh. That's how you get over the other one. Duh. Like the fuck. No burner. Get another boyfriend. It's not that serious. Y'all not even gonna care about each other when y'all get out of high school. Because if y'all go to college or wherever the fuck y'all going, y'all 9 times out of 10. No, let me not say that, because it is some people who still with their high school sweethearts and stuff. But 9 times out of 10, that shit is not even gonna matter at all. But yeah, so we come back to school the next day or whatever. You know, like, you know how it is in high school. Everybody get to talking or whatever. And I guess she was salty, so we had got into it the next day. So I already was telling my mom, like, look, Mom, if I have to beat this girl up, I'm gonna beat her up. Like, I don't want to talk about nothing. If she look at me the wrong way, I'm going to beat the fuck out of her. I promise on everything I love. So my mom was like, no, calm down. She thought I was playing. So, mind y'all, I went to school with white kids all my life. Like, I've always been a no nonsense type of person. So nobody ever like disrespected me. I think I like argued with somebody before and could potentially have gotten in a fight with them, but they never tried me. Like they never tried me. So, and I got here, I'm like, oh, this bitch feeling froggy. Like, you got me bent. So friends have been talking about me the whole day. Mind you, I told y'all we had 3 periods together. So she running her mouth, whatever. She think I can't hear her because I played like I was sleeping first period. So I let that slide. Went through first period, got the 3rd period. She still was talking about me though. Still was talking about me, but her dude sitting next to me. So I really don't know why she was like so salty. I don't get it. But anyways, so she was still talking about me. So boom. All of this had been building up because honestly, I really didn't want to, because I already knew that they had a no tolerance policy. My cousin had already told me, like, it's a no tolerance policy. If you fight, you get kicked out of school. So I did want to go back home for real. So I really didn't care about getting kicked out of school. I'm just being totally honest right now. I kind of wanted to go back home anyways because they had this dumbass test that you had to take, and I had already passed all my OGTs. I'm not about to take no standardized testing. And the way that people learn down south is stupid. Like, I really feel like the people down south be in a million different grades. Well, the people who I was meeting in school was in like the 11th, 12th, and 10th grade. How? I don't know how, but I guess because they didn't have enough credits. But yeah, it was, no, like, I'm not about to take this test because it probably don't even make sense. I don't know nothing about nothing that y'all learning down here. And I already passed my standardized testing, and I can graduate if I go back home. So I really didn't care about that, so take that out. What else? I was like, I didn't want to leave my mom for real, but I was just like, I could always come back when I graduated school. So I really, yeah, I didn't care about getting kicked out of school, and she was trying me. So, last period come, she's still talking about me. It's a whole group of girls over there or whatever talking about me, and this was our math class. Lee is in the other hallway, y'all. Like, okay, so this is, I'm trying to describe how the school was. So if I'm in this hallway right here, Lee in this hallway, like literally, that's how close we was to each other. So I heard him talking about me or whatever, so I'm texting Lee like, Lee, I'm about to beat this girl the fuck up. So I text my mom too, Mom, I'm about to beat this girl up. So everybody telling me kind of like, don't do it, Monty, please don't do it or whatever. So boom. She wasn't even talking about me. She got to talk about my cousin Mario. And something in me just went the fuck, like, berserk. I'm like, what? Like, what you say about my cousin? She just looking at me like, what? Yeah, you did, though. And I called all of them out. I was just like, you know what? I'd beat the fuck out of all of y'all. Nope, ain't nobody say shit. Shit, if I was in Cleveland, everybody been like, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? These ain't your friends for real, because if somebody was talking to my friend out the side of their neck, shit, what's up, bitch, TCG, the fuck? You ain't about to talk to my friend like that. Fuck, no, you not about to beat up everybody over here. So, said that or whatever, like, I'll beat the fuck out of all of you all or whatever. So I got up. She ain't get up, she ain't move, she ain't say shit. And I don't even know what she was saying about my cousin. I didn't care. It was just, you know how it just be like your cue to go off. Like, I don't give a fuck what you saying. I know you saying something that's you saying something about somebody who associated with me. So I know you was talking about me or along the lines of that or whatever. So I get up. The teacher like, no, Imani, don't do it or whatever. But walked over to her. She had all the time in the world to get up. If I'm about to get in a fight with somebody, see, that's because she had me fucked up. She thought it was a game though. Like, I had told her the day before, like, this ain't what you want though, for real. Like, I will beat the fuck out of you. Stop playing with me. But I guess she thought I was playing, or I don't know, but she didn't move. Like, she was stuck. She was just looking at me. Like, everybody was looking at me. Everybody was silent. I swear I felt like it was slow motion, y'all. Like, everybody was silent though. After I said, I beat the fuck out of all of y'all, that's how I felt it was. Like, I was going slow as fuck. Like, what? I beat the fuck out of all of y'all. And I'm a Taurus, so once you get me, like, once you get that person to come up out of me, it ain't no turning back. Don't tell me to calm down, none of that shit, because it ain't gonna be good for you. You getting beat up too, so you might as well just move the fuck out the way and let me do what the fuck I'm about to do. So after I said that, the teacher like, no. Boom, I walked over to her. Bing! I got to beat her ass. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just beating her up. Like, and I don't be hitting people in their body. I be going for your face, anything up here that I know you're gonna be mad as fuck that I'm hitting. That's what I'm fucking hitting. I'm not fucking hitting your body and all that shit, bitch. No, I'm trying to fuck you the fuck up. And bitch, I'm going to beat you up until I see fucking blood. Okay? So, beating this girl up or whatever. Her friends not helping her at all, y'all. It's the crazy part about it. This how you know, like, didn't nobody like her for real. It was just something to do. It was just something to talk about because there was a little drama going on. Mind you, I was at Kell High School. Like, we're in Kennesaw, Georgia. It's nothing going on for real there. So, and I was new, and I had brought, like, I don't know. It was just like, everybody was all, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I really don't know. Because that's how quick it happened. Like, I was literally only there for 3 months. And some shit popped off. Like, she was real mad that I was messing with him. And I really don't understand why. But, girl. So, we fighting or whatever. She hit me back a couple times. But I was tagging that ass. I was beating her the fuck up. So, we had this big ass security guard. I don't remember his name. But all I remember is seeing blood, like her face was bloody or whatever, and the security guard came and grabbed me. And after that, I was just crying bad as fuck. Like, I told you to stop fucking with me. I'm not playing. I wasn't playing. I was mad as fuck. I was just crying with just warm. Like, bitch, I told you to stop fucking playing with me. Like, I told her to stop playing with me. I really hate being that person, y'all. I really do. I really do. So after we got done fighting, the security guard came and got me, and I went to the office, right? So when I get to the office, I'm calm as fuck. I went to the bathroom. I had to clean myself up. I just remember having blood on me, and my book bag had, I was carrying, like, you remember we used to carry like bags and stuff, y'all? I don't know if kids carry that now, but we used to have like the cute little Westfield bags that we could put our book bags and shit in. So I had one of them, and it had turned blue, like, because it was blood. I don't know how to do. I guess when the oxygen hit the blood or whatever the fuck, it turned my shit blue. So I was just like in the mirror, like smiling hard as fuck, like I just beat this bitch up. I told her to stop fucking playing with me. And she ain't want to stop fucking playing with me. So I get to the office. I guess they called my mom. Well, no, I called my mom and told her, like, I just was fighting or whatever. And she's like, oh, God. Like, she thought I was playing. She didn't think I was really going to do it. Nobody ever tried me. Like, everybody just knew that I did not fucking play. Like, don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play with me. Just don't. Everybody always knew that. So she wasn't thinking, like, she really about to just beat this girl up or whatever. But I kept on telling her, Ma, like, no, she one of them. Sometimes, honestly, and I'm gonna tell my daughter this too, like, don't be starting nothing, but sometimes you gotta finish some shit, because it be some people that just not gonna learn. Like, sometimes you have to beat people up in order for them to simmer the fuck down and let them know that you're not playing. So I got in the office, I was calm. So they talking to me and my mom or whatever, like, okay, well, because she's so calm, we're not going to arrest her. We were going to arrest her and take her to jail or whatever. But because she's so calm, we're going to give her a chance to turn herself in. I'm not thinking, I thought I was going to get kicked out of school or suspended. When you up north, if you fight, you might get 5 to 10 days, and you're going to come back to school, and everybody going to talk about the person who got beat up, and that's it. Like, the shit just roll over. No, nigga. In Georgia, they be doing the most. I had to turn myself in. Listen, I was sitting in jail for like 10 hours waiting for my mom. Every hour I would call my mother, like, Mom, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? She waiting for the bail bondsman or whatever, however the fuck the shit went. When I was in that bitch, I knew that I would never ever fucking go to jail. I don't give a fuck. All I did was get fingerprinted, took a mug shot. I ain't even have to go in the cell. I was just sitting there, and they was just processing this in. And thank God I got out of there before we had to go upstairs or whatever the case. But yeah, I knew then that I didn't want to go to jail or whatever. So that's how that happened. Then I moved back to, I feel like I'm fast forwarding too much. Okay, after the fight, and I went to the office, they told me I had to turn myself in. I went home. So the girl calling my cousin, talk about some, no, y'all, oh my God, I'm forgetting so much of the story. I didn't even tell y'all how Paul went to check on this girl while she was in the nurse office or whatever, like bleeding and everything. Then he came to check on me when I was it was like 2 different offices. Like, I was in the office downstairs, she was in the office upstairs or whatever. So he come checking on me or whatever, but the principal or whatever the person was, the counselor or whatever, they knew he was the source of why we was fighting or whatever. So they didn't let him come in or whatever. So okay, boom. Then my mom came. Then they told me that I had to turn myself in. Okay, boom. So now when I got back home, the girl calling my cousin, telling her like, oh, I want another round or whatever, and da da da. Okay, you're still gonna get beat up, so it really don't matter. If you want to fight me again, okay, cool. It is what it is. So she kept on saying that or whatever, and she had went to Instagram, y'all. This is after I had to turn myself in. Mind y'all, while I was going to court, they had, I guess they give you like, well, I had a lawyer or whatever. So I had a folder of pictures of me, like, of the shit that I did to her face or whatever. Her face was fucked up, y'all. And I could have posted it on Instagram, but I ain't posted it on Instagram. Why did she go post my mugshot on Instagram? Embarrassing herself, though. Talk about some, this girl messed up my face and da-da-da-da. Like, just embarrassing the fuck out of herself. Okay, I got a mugshot, but you got your ass beat, period. The fuck? And everybody wanted you to get beat up because you was always starting some shit. So really, I solved the problem in the fucking school because you was the motherfucking problem. And you got beat the fuck up and you're gonna get talked about now. And your dude was still on my heels like years later. Boom. I moved back home after all of this happened. After I had to turn myself in, do all this extra shit. The judge had issued me to get like counseling or whatever, and I had to do community service. So I did community service with my auntie when I came back home, and my dad had this counselor that he was going to, and I had to go to the counselor. And she was just telling me like how she asked me like trying to figure out where my anger stemmed from or whatever. And one thing that stuck with me that she had said was, she was like, how old is you? And I was like 18 or something. She was like, exactly, you're an adult. She was like, so how do you look fighting? Like, that don't look right. People who are grown enough and mature enough to handle situations don't fight. And I was just like, you're right. Like, I shouldn't be fighting people. But for real, she was, the counselor was right about that. But sometimes some people need to get beat up in order for them to learn, like, to stop fucking with people. So with that being said, I'm not promoting violence in any way. I just wanted y'all to know a little bit of my background and where I come from, and I thought that was a good story time to tell y'all, because honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I was just about to lie. Sometimes people do be getting me out my hookups still to this day, but I really am working on it. Yeah, I really am working on myself, and I just decided to approach everything with love. Like, even when somebody get on my nerves, I just really try not to get out of my hookup, because that's not gonna help me in the long run at all. It's not gonna be beneficial to my future. It's not gonna help me grow or prosper. None of that shit. So I'm not promoting violence in any way. I was just telling y'all a story on how she happened. Okay. So, like I said, go ahead and subscribe. Push that post notification bell. And comment down below and let me know if y'all like these type of videos. I know it was long and winded, but I'm gonna get better. So I'll see y'all soon.